Center, and this is the first in a series of 3 yoga classes that I will be teaching you. So to begin our yoga practice, you'll only need a chair. You'll see that I have a chair, and it can be any chair, a living room chair, a dining room chair, just something that has more of a flat surface. That will be your best kind of seat for yoga. I placed a yoga mat underneath me, but you don't need a yoga mat for this class. Another couple of things is you'll want to just wear comfortable clothing that you could stretch and bend in. And I always work in my bare feet, so I invite you to work with your bare feet as well. So let's begin. So we'll start by sitting, and we'll call this our mountain pose. You'll start with your ankles below your knees in line with your hips lined up to your armpits, and your hands on your lap. So resting your hands on your lap, although I'm wearing glasses, feel free to remove your glasses if you would like. So we're going to be taking some deep breathing in a moment. So I invite you to close your eyes, or feel free to keep your eyes slightly open but relaxed. And once again, notice the weight of your feet pressing down into the floor. Notice your ankles in line with your knees in line with your hips, and observe the balance as you sit in your chair. And from there, lift your spine up, lift up your chest, and roll your shoulders back so that you really widen and broaden across the chest. And then as you exhale, relax your shoulders down from your ears so that the neck is long. Let's try that again. Lift up your spine, roll your shoulders back, and relax your shoulders down from your ears. Let's try that with a breath. Inhale, fill your lungs, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, relax your shoulders down from your ears. Now notice your breathing. So we're working towards bringing our attention into the present moment. So breathing in, feel the lift of your spine. Breathing out, follow your exhalation so that you feel it relaxing your abdomen. Let's try that again. Breathe in, fill your lungs, roll your shoulders back, and as you exhale, relax your abdomen and imagine an anchor holding a boat still, a heavy anchor, so that when you exhale, you feel like you're still, not moving. And then have another inhalation and lift up. Stay lifted in your chest, and as you exhale, relax your abdomen and observe that feeling of being anchored. And then if your eyes were closed, feel free to open them. Okay, so yoga is one of the oldest self-help and self-healing programs in the world. It helps us with our bodies, our minds, and our overall sense of well-being. And there's not anything that you can do wrong in yoga, because we want to know that we just do our best as far as what we're doing when we're moving. And and stretching. And I will guide you through the practice and give you some clues along the way. All right, so now we're going to begin by rounding our back. So pressing down into your hands and lifting up your spine, roll backwards and arch your back like a cat. And now breathing in, lift your chest up and roll your shoulders back and feel that spreading action in the upper back. Okay, so we're moving with our breath. Exhale, follow your breath backwards. Arch your back back. And then breathing in, lift up and roll your shoulders back. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see how the back goes. So breathe in, exhale, and round your back. Spread the space between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, return, and sit back up. Okay, and now next, let's take our arms down by our sides. Roll your arms so the palms turn out and the shoulders roll back. Really feel that action in your upper body, your shoulder blades pressing in, chest lifting. Feel the muscles working behind you. And take a deep breath in and lift the arms as high as you can. Listen to your body. If the arms or the shoulders are resistant, then don't go as high with your arms. Then turn your palms out to the side, exhale, and release. Notice that we're following the breath. Again, roll your shoulders back, turn your palms out. This will get some mobility into the shoulders. Okay, inhale, any amount. Just go to where your shoulders allow you to go. See if you can keep your arms straight. And then as you exhale, bring your arms down, palms moving towards the sides of your hips. And one more. Turn your arms out, roll your shoulders back, palms facing out, and breathe in. Lift up, lengthen the sides of the torso. Feel the side waist, side chest lifting. And then exhale, turn your arms out. Exhale and release. Come all the way down. Okay, next we're going to do a side stretch. So in yoga, we move in all directions. We stand, we sit, we twist, we bend backwards. Sometimes we even go upside down. We focus on our breath, and we always work on resting. Okay, so now take your right arm to the side, turn your palm up and reach up. Breathe in, and then bend to the side as far as you can. Keep your right hip on the chair, and then breathe in to come up, and exhale, coming down. Now take your other arm, turn, roll your shoulder back, and lift up. Breathe in, exhale, bend to one side, place your left hip down on the chair, inhale, coming up, exhale, and releasing down. Now, I just want to say that if you have not moved, or if you feel like this is challenging to do in any way, just remember to breathe in between. You don't always have to do everything, but it's important that you just work on your breath and do what you can. I'm going to just show you a modification. If your shoulder has some soreness, you might even just put your hand on your shoulder and bend to the side this way, where you don't have to lift your arm up. Okay, so that can be an option. Let's try that. Put one hand on your shoulder and reach one arm down. And then come up, breathe in, and and place your hand down, and the other side. Put your hand on your shoulder, breathe in, and as you exhale, bend to one side. That's an optional way. You might even feel a different kind of stretch doing it that way. Come up and release your arm down. Okay, so now choose which way you like best. Turn your right arm out, inhale. Exhale, bend. Bend to your capacity. Okay, breathe in and come up. Exhale and come down. Okay, again, turn your arm out, breathing in. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Exhale, bend to the side. Making space for the lungs, space for the breathing. Breathe in. Exhale and coming down. Okay, now we'll be doing a twisting position. So bring your hands down by the sides of the chair, lift up your spine, inhale. And as you exhale, turn towards your right. You can put your hands on the chair. If you have a chair with an arm on it, you can hold the arm of the chair. And just put your hands on your legs and turn. Lift up your spine and return back to the center. Again, inhale. Sit up tall. Exhale, follow your breath. And put your hands either on the arm of the chair or on the thigh. Roll your shoulders back. Then lift up your spine and turn forward. Let's repeat. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Follow your breathing. And pause for a moment. Observe the twist in your spine. Okay, lift up your spine, turn back, facing forward. Repeating. Inhale. Turn, exhaling. Roll your shoulders back. And then return and come forward. Okay, now place your hand under your right leg. So I'm going to be your mirror. So breathe in, and as you exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and bring your nose towards your knee. And then place your foot down, lift up your spine, and let's try the other side. Breathe in. Focus on your exhalation. Bring your left knee in towards your chest, and then lift up, placing your foot back down onto the floor. Let's repeat. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring your knee towards your nose, and then release. Take your foot down, and again, breathing in. Exhaling, bringing the leg in towards your nose. Exhale, and release. Okay, now bring your feet a little wider apart. Lift up your spine and tilt forward. Tilt forward a little bit. And now feel how your spine is long. So keep your spine long, as if there was a board taped on your back so that your head doesn't drop down. Bring your head back. Okay, and then as long as your head doesn't drop, you can go a little further. And if you feel ready, you can let your head go down. Okay, so these are optional things that you can do. Relax your neck. And then lift your head, lift up your chest. Come back and facing forward. Okay, next we're going to do some movement patterns. The movement patterns teach us all about the different ways our body moves in all ways, from the breath to the cross-lateral pattern. Okay, so we already did a lot of our breath pattern. Okay, so now I want you to hold onto your seat and reach your legs out to the side. Okay, so you're gonna point your toes up toward the ceiling and press out through your heels. Stretch out your legs and lift up through your chest, away from your body, and then bring your legs in. Now the arms, reaching out, breathe in like a Y shape. Then as you exhale, bring your hands in towards your abdomen. Let's try both arms and legs. Arms and legs, reaching out, so you look like a big X. And then exhale, and bring your hands back into the center. And that's the second pattern. Okay, the next pattern is moving the spine with the head and the tail. So we're gonna round back again, like a cat, and then we're going to arch our back. Okay, exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale and arch your back. And then return back to the center. Okay, the next pattern is moving the upper and lower body. So bring your arms down and let's move the shoulders up. Breathe in. Okay, exhale and release down. Let's try again. Breathe in. Exhale and release down. Again, breathing in. Exhale and release down. Now hold on to the seat of the chair and stretch your legs forward one by one. And straighten your legs, press through your feet, press through your heels. And now press your toes down onto the floor. Feel the stretch in your ankles. Okay, now flex your ankles, stretch out through the backs of your legs. It's good for your hamstrings, good for your knees, and bring your toes down. Once again, point your toes up, press out through your heels, feel the backs of your legs extending and lift up through your chest. Okay, now bring your legs back in. And our next pattern is called body side. So bring your arms in front with your arms joined. Okay, open your right arm out to the side, just one side of the body, and then bring it back into the center. Let's do the other side. Open to the side and bring it back. Let's do that with our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then place your hands down. Okay, now the lower body. Let's bring the right leg out to the side. Lift up your spine and then bring your legs back together again. Bring your leg out. This is helpful for your hips. And take your leg back in. Right leg out to the side. Lift up. And bring your leg back in. Left leg to the side. And back in. Let's do it again. Right leg out to the side. If it feels a little tight or stiff, don't worry. Just do your best. Know that your body will appreciate anything you do for it. And back in. Our last pattern is called the cross lateral pattern. So reach your arms out to the side and cross your arms one under the other. And breathe in, lift up your chest. And let's cross the other arm on top. So we're crossing the midline, which works both sides of our brain. Exhale, bring one arm on top. And release, open up, breathe in. Okay, exhale, crossing the arms. Inhale. Let's try one more. Exhale, breathing in and out. Exhale and open the arms and release. Okay. Now we're going to practice a seated sun salutation. That's a great energizer and a way to imagine that you're looking towards the east, facing the sun, and greeting the day. Okay, so let's start just by making our hands look like the rays of the sun. Open up your fingers and then close them in. So let's inhale and open up the fingers, stretch them out. Exhale, fold them back in. Okay, one more time. Inhale, open up the fingers. Exhale, bring them back in. Okay, ready? Inhale. Stretch up with the palms wide. Exhale, swing your arms back and bend forward, reaching your arms, rolling your shoulders back. You know, reach your arms above your head. Sit back up, and now bring your palms together in front of the chest. Again, inhale. Spread your palms. Exhale. Bend forward, roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Stretch up. Exhale. Bring your hands in front. Once more. Inhale. Open up. You can even lift your eyes up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Swing your arms back. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in. Lift up your arms. Extend. Exhale and bring your arms down, palms together. All right, we're going to stand for a moment here. Stand behind your chair. Okay, and you're going to hold the back of your chair. Okay, so we're going to practice lifting up one heel off the floor. The other leg is straight. Your heel is pressing down. And then just lower that heel. This will begin to strengthen the bones in your legs. It's helpful for the arches. Lift your other heel up. And then press it down. Let's do it again. Right leg, lift your heel. And press it down. Left leg, lift your heel up. And press it down. Okay, now we're going to strut. Lift your right heel and now come up to both toes and lower your left heel. And let's switch. Lift up onto the toes and down onto the opposite heel. So straight legs. Now one heel goes down. Straight legs. And the other heel goes down. So that's good to strengthen the ankles, strengthen the bones. Okay, now we'll hold on to the seat of the chair and walk back. Walk back until you are in a right angle with your hips above your ankles. Then press your hips and thighs back and reach your arms forward. See that your head is above your arms or in line with your arms. So your back remains long. You have a few breaths. And then walk forward and release. standing behind your chair again, we'll practice a marching action. So you'll stand on one leg and lift your other leg up. So I'm lifting my right leg. I'm mirroring you. So lift up and bring your foot down. Let's try the other leg. Use your chair to help you lift your spine as you lift your left leg up and down. Notice how we're folding at the crease of the legs. Lift your knee as high as you can without bending forward. Lift your knee as high as you can. If your spine goes down, then don't lift your knee so high. Go as high as you can with your spine stretched. Then the other side, lifting up and coming down. All right, now let's walk back around to the front of the chair. And I want you to put your hands on your hips. Okay, lift up, and as you exhale, bend forward at the crease of your thighs. Feel your hands in the grooves of your inner thighs. Try to relax the topmost part of your thigh so that you fold right at the crease of your thigh. Let's try that just a couple of times. This is very good to relax the hips, relax the abdomen, and release. All right, now come back to the seated position with your hands on top of your thighs and your spine lifted. Close your eyes and bring your focus back to your breathing. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, go back to your anchor once again. Take another breath in. Exhale, relax your abdomen, anchor your breath. And now place one hand on your abdomen and one hand on your chest. And take a moment to feel the breath moving into your hands. Inhaling and exhaling. Pause and notice how you feel. And then open your eyes, release your hands. So I wish to thank you for joining me today. And remember, this week, go back to your anchor. I encourage you to notice your breath and feel that anchor whenever you need to. I look forward to seeing you next time.